Hi, Rohit. And we have K.L Rahul, touted among the most highly rated opening batsmen in India's next generation. K.L Rahul, come on down. And we have Nikhat Zareen, fierce-spirited and determined. Nikhat Zareen has proved what women are capable of by stacking up medals in a sport that is largely considered, all about men. She has proved them wrong, and all of that by the time she hit 20. So, in the hope of making it big like her idols Muhammad Ali and Mary Kom, here she is eyeing the gold medal in 2020. Here she is, Nikhat Zareen. Hello, give her a round of applause. I'm also a little bit scared because she might just kick my butt. And next up we have Saiyami Kher, an athlete first and then an actor, also currently the ambassador for Adidas Running in India. Hello. And along with all of these amazing, incredible people, we have, I'm going to get this name right, Sean Van Rijk, Senior Marketing Director, Adidas India. All right, let me start with you, Sean. Could you tell us about Adidas Uprising, the vision, and where does the brand plan to take this initiative now with 3.0?
Hi, Nusha. So great to have you on board, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And also great that you're now also part of the Adidas family and started running.
Yes.
So welcome.
I know. I'm ready.
And enjoy running. That's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I think then welcome everybody. Fantastic to have you here. Thanks for taking time out to come to this special day for us where we launch and announce the start of Adidas Uprising 3.0. A very exciting day for us. Thanks to the press and media. Thanks for your support over the years, and thank you for your continued support. And then to our amazing team here, Rohit, K.L, Nikhat, Saiyami, and of course Anusha now as well. Thanks, guys. Not only are you absolute professionals and the best in your sports, the best in your careers, our sporty actress there as well, but also absolute role models to the kids, an inspiration to a nation. And we know that it's people like you guys, a lot of weight on your shoulders, that you carry the weight, the hopes of the nation, but absolutely inspiring kids. And I think without having role models and heroes like you, sport wouldn't be prospering as much as it is. So thanks so much, and thanks for your association and everything you've done for our brand. Getting on to Uprising. As you know, this is our third edition, which is about to start in 2 weeks in Mumbai. We're going to do it in 3 cities this year: Mumbai, then Bangalore, and then up to Delhi in the first weekend of December. There'll be 9 sports that we'll cover, and we're anticipating to have 35,000 people participating over those 3 events. We do cap it at that number. Some of the events are already sold out. But to make sure that it's a unique experience and that all participants and also the supporters enjoy the experience, we make sure that we cap it and keep it at a very premium event. So what is Uprising? Basically, for Adidas, it's a unique it's a unique brand building statement that we make. It's our commitment to sport. It's something to get kids and the population of India into sport. Some of them to rediscover sport, some to participate for the very first time as well. It's our core belief at Adidas that through sport we have the power to change lives. And through Uprising, getting people to participate, build sport into their daily and weekly routines, and just to have that enjoyment and pleasure, both of participating and also competing. It teaches people, children, so many life skills, and we're able to present this and do it in a formalized manner and make it very, very inclusive as well. It's not limited to how good you are. It's all levels, it's all age groups. Our youngest age group is at 11 years old, and then it pushes up into the senior age groups as well. And then this year, to make it super inclusive as well, we've got an exciting association that we'll talk a little bit about later, Anusha. Yeah. Okay, so thanks again, everyone, for being here. And hopefully, we're going to see some of you as well out at those events over the next 6 weeks. Please come and join us, be it on the court, be it on the field, or come and run with us. This is a great opportunity for everyone to get out there and enjoy sport. Thank you.
Definitely. I just have a few questions for you, if you don't mind. So there are multiple sporting events planned over 47 venues in 3 cities across India this year. Why Mumbai, Bangalore, and Delhi? Why? Why those cities?
Well, those are most definitely the key cities for us, the major cities. It's a point that Adidas is looking at the market these days, saying what are the key cities in every country in the world, and we really focus on those key cities and make a big push there, and what we do and the waves that we create there will transcend throughout the rest of the country. But that doesn't mean that we ignore any of the other cities, but again, just within our budgets and within our bandwidth to make sure that we create a really meaningful event. We can't spread ourselves too thin.
Yep.
So our priority is in those 3 cities.
Definitely. They make the biggest impact and then they'll just flow down. Has this been done anywhere else in the world so far, or is India the first to experience this initiative by Adidas?
So India did kick this off. This was an Indian initiative. China is doing something very, very similar as well right now. I think they kicked it off this year. But some of the more developed countries might not have to have such a strong push on getting participation and getting people involved in sports. So every country in the world is at a different stage and level of where they are in their sports lives right now. But in India, it's really, really pertinent that we get people to discover and enjoy sport.
Definitely, definitely. Who is the target audience for this initiative?
Like I said just now, well, the youngest age group is at 11 years old, and then we'll push up into the senior age groups. So it's the Indian public, the sports lovers, people who haven't tried sport before, who are always curious. We're creating a great platform and giving sports crazy people or curious people the opportunity to go out, and we've arranged courts, we've arranged fields, we've arranged umpires. So the infrastructure is there. You know, just come and join us for the day or the weekend and participate in a few sports. Give it a go, and I'm sure you're going to love it and you'll be back.
What's with Adidas?
I've been involved with Adidas for more than 3 years now, and I've seen over the years the sort of difference they have brought into sport, and it's very pleasing to see the changes that has been brought in India, and for me as an ambassador, one of the ambassador of the Adidas family, it gives me immense pleasure to be associated with such a brand, you know, who are always trying to improve and bring a lot of emphasis on sporting culture, you know, and being a sportsman myself, you know, it makes me proud, you know, and the day when I got associated, you know, I always thought about the same thing, that this is the brand I always wanted to get associated with, and only because of their commitment towards the sport. And I've seen it grow over the years, as I said, and it's my second year with Adidas in the Uprising movement, and I've already seen so many life-changing moments in people's life. So I've been in regular touch with the Adidas family about what is happening, and you know how people have taken up this. And yeah, I can sit here and smile today, you know.
That is so genuine and so amazing. I think it's really important that encouraging sport is actually a real thing that Adidas is doing.
You know, as a sporting athlete, it's our duty to inspire people and take up the challenge and, you know, bring that inspiration into their life. It's very important that we create that as an ambassador, as an athlete, for people to look up to us and, you know, follow that. It's important that we are in that stage where, we can make a difference. So, we all are trying to do that, and I'm sure people are accepting it
Definitely.
wholeheartedly.
And as you're encouraging them, Adidas is giving them the platform to go and actually do it. So it's joining hands in an amazing way. Well, thank you so much, Rahul. KL, what keeps you motivated? How has Adidas helped you perform better?
Playing sport in itself has always been the biggest motivation, and if you have to perform and succeed at any level, you need to be at your best fitness, you need to be at your best mental space, and the things, exactly what Rohit said, I've been with Adidas for the last 3 years, and their commitment towards the athletes, towards sport in general is amazing, and just to provide platform to kids and to anybody. Age absolutely has no bar when it comes to sport. You can take part in any sport, and like Sean was mentioning, it's just about coming out there and enjoying the game, the different sports. Just give it a try, and that's what we want to promote too, and at whatever level we can. We want to inspire kids and inspire people to take up sport, and we as sportsmen know how sports has changed our lives, and it's taught us a lot, and I don't think all these lessons we could have learned if we hadn't played sport. We've learned how to deal with failures, success, good, bad, the ugly, everything in the right way. So yeah, it's been amazing relationship with Adidas, and it's the third year, and I know from where I come from, Bangalore, people always look forward to the Uprising. The kids are always messaging us on social media, asking us when Adidas is going to have their Uprising, and they love to come out. It's like a picnic for kids and for the older people, just to come and take part in it. So it's amazing what these guys are doing, and like I said, whatever little we can do, we're trying our best.
Of course. And I think the biggest complaint in our country was infrastructure. And I think Adidas is really kind of bringing that infrastructure to the kids and all age groups, which is really helping the cause, right?
It is, yeah. Like you said, that's been the complaint the last 10 years, but now I don't think any sportsman complains. There is infrastructure, there are grounds, athletes can, if they want to go find a place to sprint, they have it, and we name the sport, and we have the infrastructure in India. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why India is doing well in sport. Cricket's always been the sport that we've played, and we know that our infrastructure keeps getting better, but like yesterday, we played a football game, and I got a chance to interact with Rohan, who plays tennis, Sunil, who plays football. So just to hear from them, and there's Shijesh, who played hockey, just to hear from them how their sport is getting the popularity. People are coming in to watch the game, and they feel more supported, which is great to hear. We want our country to take up sport as a lifestyle, as a culture.
Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, I think infrastructure, we need a big round of applause for that in our country today. Come on, and Adidas is really helping with that. Okay, Nikhat, Adidas believes that sports has the power to change your life. And you are a true example in every positive way, a feisty achiever. Tell us, what is the power of sports for you?
Yes, of course, sports has changed my life so much, because in my community, they don't allow girls to go out. So my parents were always been supportive to me. First I was a runner, then I used to go for training, and I have seen there the district games were going on. So I have seen that there were girls in every sport except boxing. Then I asked my father, why there are no girls in boxing? And he said, girls don't have guts to box. And I was like, what? Then I said, okay, I'll show everyone that no, girls can also box. So then that motivated me to take up boxing, and see, I have proved everyone wrong that no, girls can also do boxing.
That's right.
And after 2 years only, I started boxing in 2009, and I have won Junior World Championship in 2011, and that was a great achievement for me.
Definitely. It's a great achievement for all of us. Thank you so much for that. You're so inspiring.
That's what scares boys away nowadays. We know that women are getting into boxing and kickboxing.
That's
so, yeah.
right. Be aware. Okay, Saiyami, It's commendable to see how you embrace sports and fitness regularly and display the immense passion for various sports, including cricket, of course. According to you, how important is sports in one's life?
So I actually would like to consider myself a sportsman before being an actor or model. And I take immense pride in the fact that I did play badminton, cricket at a competitive level at some point in life. And because of acting and modeling, I took to running because that's something where, you just need a pair of shoes and you can just go out and run. And that's something I've become very passionate about. And I feel that, sports like Rahul and Rohit said, and even Nikhat said, it's a very integral part of everyone's life. Personally, for me, I have grown up watching cricket. I love the sport, so I've always gotten inspired watching them on field. But with what Adidas is doing with Uprising, I think it's such a great initiative, especially in urban cities. I feel, we go out clubbing and we have nothing else to do. So I think a motive like this, where people can go out and play a sport and do something physical, it's an amazing thing.
I completely agree. It does really change your life. I mean, I grew up playing sports all my life because I lived in Australia. But when I moved here, and I love the change now because it feels like you don't need to go anywhere else to play sports now. We have it all here. So thank you again, Adidas, for pushing that. Okay, this is for actually all four of you. I'm curious to know any interesting nugget moment you want to share today with all of us that can reach every sport enthusiast to be inspired and motivate people around them to go out and play. So any moment that would make somebody feel like, oh my God, I'm going to get up tomorrow and start. Any moment that made it for you that, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. Anyone?
I think for me, it was when India won the World Cup in the T20 World Cup. I used to play cricket before that too, and I played it for the fun of it, the passion. I love the game, obviously, but after that, after seeing them winning the World Cup, I think, yeah, Rohit was part of that team, and seeing all of them enjoying those moments is when it hit me that, I want to be there someday. I want to win tournaments for my country, win World Cups for my country, do something really big. So that was what changed, and since then I got really serious about the sport, started taking fitness seriously. I started talking to nutritionists, to trainers, to physios, and yeah, just everything that I could to be part of playing for the Indian team.
Incredible. Sam?
For me, actually, it's again cricket that's influenced me in a great way. In 2007, when India didn't do too well in the World Cup, I saw a lot of my friends and family, sit back on their chair and say, "Arey, aise hi khelte hai, they should play a straight drive, they should have done this." So it's so easy to sit back on your chair, on your backside and say, this is what you should do. Yeah. But not too many of us go out and play something and know how tough it is to do something. So I feel that running has brought about, or sport has brought about, attitude towards life, which sports teaches me. So it was the 2007 World Cup.
Yeah, I think that is something that's really easy for us to do on our sofas and be like, oh, let's criticize this person. But when you play it, which is what we're all encouraging today, then you'll know how difficult it actually is, but fun also. So, anybody else? Rahul?
For me as well, cricket was the only sport in our house. And I watched 96 World Cup at home, and India lost the semi-finals, and it was a big disappointment for everyone. I can imagine what Indian team itself went through that. Sitting us back home, and we were sitting crying because I was 9 years old at that point. So I could imagine what these guys must be going through at that point, and I was, at that point, I decided that, okay, there will be a chance, and I always loved this sport. So I took up playing cricket just for fun. It was never the intention that I wanted to play for India. But I always had this belief that, you got to enjoy what you're doing. So
right.
that's what I'm going to try and say here. you have to find that fun element in anything you do in your life. It's not just sport, but even if you want to go and work somewhere, you need to find enjoyment in that. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's never going to happen. So for me, at that point, at that age, it was going and having fun. Like I said, the intention was never to go any higher, because at that age you never know what it is like playing for the country and things like that. So for me at that age was just to go and have fun. So it's a very simple advice, a very simple thing that I'm going to say is like, just have fun in whatever you do, whether it's going to office from 9 to 5 or going and playing any sport. You need to enjoy, have fun, and that's how I guess you're going to bring out whatever is required from you.
Yeah, actually, when you said that, you used to just do it for fun, I think that's where the passion just goes, from 0 to 100, because, you're enjoying it so much, and then when it becomes a career, it never feels like a job.
Absolutely.
But if you are in a 9-to-5 office, this is why Adidas Uprising is so important, because when you are in an office and you're cooped up all day, sports actually frees you from all of that. And it, gives you those endorphins and just to make you happier and more relaxed. And I think that's the culture that we need so tremendously, because as we all get to do these sports for fun, now everybody else does too. And that's incredible. So I think it's a great initiative. Now, I know, Nikhat, you already have an amazing story, which was the fact that you were the only girl boxing, and that's going to inspire zillions already. But is there any other story that you had that made you, that might change everybody's mind to do sports more?
Yeah, of course. Like when I started boxing, then my friend used to told me like, "Arey boxer क्यों बनी यार? तेरे को और कोई game नहीं मिला क्या?" And I was like, मुझे पसंद है तो मैं वही करूँगी ना, जो मुझे पसंद है मैं वही करूँगी, तुम्हारा क्यों सुनूंगी मैं? And then like they used to like told me every day, अरे boxing, अरे boxer ऐसे बच के रहे, अरे boxer ऐसे बच के रहे. They were like always told me like, okay. So I said, एक दिन आएगा बेटा मेरा भी दिन जब मैं बताऊँगी सब लोग को. And then when I won like world championship gold medal, and then I like सब अरे निखत तेरे साथ एक फोटो लेना है मुझे, मैं ले सकते हैं. I was like ले लो बेटे, आप आ जाओ, मेरे दिन चल रहे, फोटो ले लो. That's very funny.
She's not just feisty with a fist, she's also feisty with the mouth. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, thank you so much all for sharing your stories and being so inspiring. And right now we have many success stories indeed. And today among us, we have one such individual who has seen a difference by joining the Uprising movement. And he is in the house today. So please, let's introduce Rahul Bajaj. Come on down. There we go. Come on down. Oh, there you go. Nice to have.
The Special Olympics, Bharat, here in India for over 20 years now. 35. Wow, that is so honorable. Being a trainer, being a mentor, being a coach. So we'd just like to invite you to say a few words on your organization and your participation in sport.
No, thanks. First of all, I'd like to thank Adidas Uprising for inviting us here and for making us part of their organization for this event. And we are really proud that we have been given this platform to spread the message of Special Olympics, because many people don't know what Special Olympics is about. First of all, Special Olympics is for persons with intellectual disabilities. That means these persons, adults or children, have an IQ of less than 70. So that's the first criteria. And like all other Olympics, Special Olympics has every sport game that they play. Okay, maybe in a different, slightly relaxed rules, but most of them are not. So this was started by Eunice Shriver Kennedy. She's the founder. And we're happy to announce that this is the 50th year of Special Olympics International. And the difference between the sport that you all play and we have is that everyone who is a special athlete has a chance to win, because we have what others don't have, an ability grouping. So that means every child, every adult who would like to participate in sports can do it. Whether you are in a wheelchair, whether you are using crutches. But if you qualify and if you are have an IQ of less than 70, you can participate. We begin our training even at a lower age than you all because we have a young athletes program that begins from the age of 2 to 7. And we get these athletes ready to participate in Special Olympics from the age of 8. And they go on. Our oldest athlete has been even above 80 in the international games. And we have year-round training. We participate in the winter and the summer games, international. At present, there are 172 countries from all over the world participating in Special Olympics. And we have about 5.7 million athletes.
Yeah.
Ask now, don't call us later and ask the question.
Yeah, exactly. और photo सिर्फ खींच रहे हैं. Questions भी पूछ लो.
No questions, great. Then we can go to the arena, play some game.
That's right. Nay, no questions. Are you sure? Well, oh yeah.
All of you are sports people there, and I'd like to know, after I've spoken, I hope it's touched you, and I do hope you would be a part of the Special Olympic family. Okay? So, are you willing? Tell me now. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Of course.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Huh? Yeah, a photo up? No questions? Okay.
Saiyami right में तुम गए ना 10 मिनट बाद सही खबर आई क्या रोहित राइट पब्लिक बहुत है ना अरे तुम हट एंकर को रोहित राइट थैंक यू राहुल जा रहा है रोहित राइट दे रोहित राइट में रोहित राइट थैंक यू बोलो okay one second guys don't push okay guys don't push थोड़ा पीछे आ जाओ यार हां तो पीछे डोंट वरी पीछे कर रहे हैं रिलैक्स यार
Flash मत कर, please. एक मिनट.
ये संकेत करना 1 मिनट मत करना फ्लैश मत करो संकेत मत करना प्लीज Don't play something very interesting. Nobody cares, but I'm going to sit on. So photos हो गए तो please जरा पीछे guys please थोड़ा पीछे हो जाइए please on right
सर्कस नहीं है सर
अरविंद रोलिंग
छह सीरीज रो में जीती है
क्रिकेट के बारे में नहीं है हम लोगों को बोला गया
तो कंबाइंड बाइट हुई इसमें
पूछो
6 सीरीज लगातार रो में जीती है टीम इंडिया ने और मुझे लगता है कि 10-15 साल पहले की जो ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम थी कहीं ना कहीं वो एक इरा इस वक्त टीम इंडिया दिखती है
जी बिल्कुल हम जिस तरीके से खेल रहे हैं क्रेडिट सबको जाता है क्योंकि कोई भी सिटी में और कोई भी कंट्री में आप खेलो आपको मैच जीतना होता है और मैच जीतना इतना आसान नहीं है। हम लास्ट 6 सीरीज़ इसीलिए जीते क्योंकि हम एक साथ मिलकर खेल रहे हैं और वो टीम के लिए ज़रूरी है। कोई भी टूर्नामेंट आपको अगर जीतना है तो एक या दो लड़कों का चलना ज़रूरी नहीं है, सबका चलना ज़रूरी है और सबको कंट्रीब्यूट करना ज़रूरी है। इसलिए ये टीम स्पोर्ट है और हम एक गोल की तरफ जा रहे हैं, तो वो आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से टीम के लिए अच्छा हो रहा है। क्योंकि अगर एक दो बंदे होते दूसरी तरफ सोचना पसंद करते हैं और तो वो चलता नहीं है। तो आई थिंक जिस तरीके से टीम सोच रही है और जिस तरीके से टीम का विचार है वो एक डायरेक्शन में है, तो आई थिंक इसीलिए हेल्प हो रहा है टीम को। और सब लोग कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, एक या जैसे मैंने बताया एक या दो बंदे नहीं कर रहे हैं।
और ये गोल जिसके बारे में आप बात कर रहे हैं साल 2019 का वर्ल्ड कप,
देखिए वर्ल्ड कप अभी 2 साल दूर है, 1.5 साल दूर है। हाँ, तो अभी आई थिंक बहुत जल्दबाजी होगी अगर मैं उसके बारे में अभी कुछ कमेंट करूँ तो। बिल्कुल हमारा लक्ष्य है 2019 वर्ल्ड कप का और प्रिपरेशन चालू है बिल्कुल पहले से। जैसे हमारे सिलेक्टर्स, कोच, कप्तान सब ने बताया ही है कि हम जो भी टीम जिस तरीके से खेलना चाहती है और जो टीम ने जो कॉम्बिनेशन बनाया है वो वर्ल्ड कप को सोचते हुए बनाया है। तो आई थिंक बहुत क्लियर है कि टीम क्या चाहती है सारे प्लेयरों से।
रोहित, देखा जाए तो बायोपिक का दौर चला आ रहा है।
सीरियसली, हाँ, एडिडास अपराइजिंग ये 3rd एडिशन है। हम सारे लोग यहाँ पर एडिडास अपराइजिंग को मेरा 2nd ईयर है ये। और जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर अभी इंटरव्यू में बताया था कि किस तरीके से लोगों की दुनिया जो है वो बदली है और हम जितने भी लोग एडिडास से जुड़े हैं हम यही कोशिश करेंगे हमेशा कि हम ऐसे ही लोगों को इंस्पायर करते रहे और मोटिवेट करते रहे। क्योंकि हमारे पास वो ऑप्शन है कि हम एक एग्जाम्पल बने लोगों के लिए और उनको उस डायरेक्शन में लेके जाए आई थिंक। और लोगों ने भी अच्छे तरीके से एक्सेप्ट किया है इस चीज़ों को। तो आई थिंक what Adidas has done over the last few years has been commendable, and I think we have been very lucky to be associated with such kind of brand. It's very important, and like I said before, I can only hold my head high with a brand like this who's so much into sport and they're so keen to improve every day. So we all are very happy.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन,
न्यूजीलैंड सीरीज़ को अभी 5 दिन है और अभी तक कुछ सोचा नहीं है कि हम क्या करेंगे। अभी हम जब होटल पहुंचेंगे तभी प्रिपरेशन चालू होगा, क्योंकि अभी हम जस्ट 2 दिन पहले ही सीरीज़ खेल के आए और जैसे ही हम होटल पहुंचेंगे तो टीम का स्ट्रैटेजी स्टार्ट होगा। बट गोल यही होगा कि जो भी टीम के साथ हम खेलें हमको अच्छा करना है और उनको हराना है, सिंपल। थैंक यू।
वेटर करना भाई लगे आपको थोड़ा पीछे जाओ ध्यान दो लोग को लगेगा चलेगा ओ दादा पीछे आओ ना अरे कहाँ आ गया बोलो ना आगे इनको वो सुनेगा मैं चलो चलो समझो आजा आजा पीछे ना आराम से वॉच बॉल मैं बहुत मस्त मार वॉच वेरी गुड करें वॉच क्या बोल रहे हैं डांडे का डांडे पकड़ा किसी को ध्यान नहीं रहेगा तो वॉच